everyone, this is Eric bringing you another episode of Action Figure This Out, and today we're going to be taking a look at the DC Direct McFarlane Page Puncher's Flash. Now, I picked this guy up at my local comic book shop, Heroes Comics in Canada, along with Jay Garrick from Speed Metal. They had quite a bit of figures lately, so if you happen to be in the area, go ahead and check them out. Now, before we get started, let's just take a quick look at the packaging here. On the front, you're going to see the figure through the window, along with his accessories. It comes with some Speed Force effects, and you can attach to them to make it look like he's generating the Speed Force while he's running. On the top, you're going to see it says DC Direct McFarlane Toys, includes English comic book, exclusive, and then at the bottom it says The Flash with the big DC logo in here. On the side, you're going to see nothing much aside from the DC Direct logo and the Page Punchers logo. On the back, you're going to see a picture of this figure, along with the comic book it comes with. On the side, it simply says The Flash from the Flash comic. And for anybody who needs it, here's the barcode at the bottom of the box. So, let's action figure this out and take a look at this figure out of the packaging. In a freak lab accident, forensic scientist Barry Allen was struck by lightning and doused with chemicals which gave him the superpowers of the Speed Force. Now he uses his powers to defend his hometown of Central City and the rest of the world from the forces of evil as the Flash. So before we get started, let's just take a quick look at the height of this figure. So in inches, Flash stands at roughly around 7 inches, 7¼ inches, which roughly equates to something of around 18 centimeters. Yep. So off the bat, some people won't like this iteration of the Flash, but I like the sleek and cool design the Flash figure has. He comes with a few Speed Force accessories that you can attach to his hands and feet to make it look like he's generating electricity as he runs. He comes with this one, and he also comes with this one. So I think you can wrap it around his arms. And yeah, you can wrap it around his arms to make it look like he's generating some Speed Force. So that's nice. He has a slick, cool visor over his eyes that's painted gold so you can't see his eyes, as you can see. So that looks pretty cool. Kind of reminds you of Johnny Quick a little bit. Some people won't like this design, but I really don't mind it. It looks great. It's just different. Now, as you can see, there's gold on his boots that accentuate the color of the symbol on his chest. And I believe that these areas on his arm are supposed to also be painted gold. I don't know why they left that out. But as you can see, he has some intricate designs throughout his entire suit. He has these lines and these little scratched out areas that make it look like he has a really sleek and cool suit. So that's really nice. It even goes on to the back as well. So this look for Barry Allen is really great. It's really sleek and it looks really cool. There's really not much that I would say bad about this figure. It's just different. It's just different. So this his textured suit makes it look like he has more of like a tactical suit. And the fact that he has running hands is actually pretty cool, so you can get him into running poses. And it looks really nice. The wings on his helmet are actually straight for once, and they look really well done. They're also done in a gold kind of color. So that's cool. The symbol on his chest is classic Flash, just painted gold, so that's nice. And he also has some gold on his belt as well. So I like the suit, I'm not gonna lie. You know, it's just, like I said earlier, it's just different than his regular suit. Now, I like how they went with this textured pattern throughout his suit rather than have it just plain red. It gives it a little extra oomph, like makes the symbol on his chest kind of pop that much more when he has his intricate design throughout his body. So that's really cool. Even his mask has that intricate design which goes all around, so that's really nice. Even on the back of his head, as you can see. So good job on McFarlane on making a new iteration of the Flash. This is a really cool figure. I love it. So, alright, so now that we've taken a closer look at this figure, let's take a look at his articulation. So, in his neck and head, he has a dumbbell joint, which gives him the ability to look up this far. He can look all the way down, have his chin to his chest. He can look side to side, no problem. And he has a decent amount of tilt. That's awesome. I love me some tilt. Decent amount of tilt. Okay, in his shoulder, he has a butterfly joint with a ball joint hinge. Okay, so he can rotate around like this. All you need. Okay, he can go up more than 90 degrees. He can go forward, he can go back and all around, no problem. He has a bicep cut, which gives him the ability to rotate 360 on that bicep. He has a double jointed elbow, okay, which can go and utilize both joints all the way up, and he can touch his shoulder. Okay, he has a McFarlane ball. It's a sculpted ball peg though, so it doesn't really stick out too much. He can hinge, rotate 360, and hinge in and out like this, depending on which way you have it configured. So, in his diaphragm, he has a double ball peg, which gives you full amount of rotation going around like this. He can look forward, bend over this much. He can bend back even further, and he can lean side to side, and he can rotate 360 in that ball joint, that ball peg, 360 degrees. In his waist, he has a ball peg as well, which gives you the ability to rotate 360 like this. He can lean forward, he can lean back, further back with both of his diaphragm and waist joints. He can lean side to side. For his hips, he has the patented McFarlane ratchet hips, which give you the ability to do the splits, like so. Okay, he can go quite a ways away. He can kick forward this much. He can kick back this much, even further than most figures. And he has a little bit of rotation in his hips. So that's decent. He has a double jointed pinned knee, which gives him the ability to kick his own back, which is nice. And he has a sculpted ball joint in his ankle. So it's sculpted like the texture of the rest of the suit. So that's nice. He can kick back this far, kick forward this much, and he has a rocker in his ankle. So, now that we've taken a look at the articulation for this figure, let's see how he compares with other figures. Alright, so first we're going to take a look and see how this Flash compares with the DC Rebirth Flash and Reverse Flash, both by McFarlane. Alright, so next we're going to see how he compares with the McFarlane Red Death from Dark Knight's Metal and the Gold Label Red Death. And now, standing next to the Wally West Kid Flash and Godspeed. Next, we have him standing next to the McFarlane Dark Flash and the Injustice 2 Flash. So, I think that's going to be about it for today. Thanks for joining me on another episode of Action Figure This Out, where we took a look at the DC Direct McFarlane Page Puncher's Flash. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews of your favorite action figures. As well, don't hesitate to leave a comment. We'd love to hear from you. What's your favorite Flash character, and why? Again, this is Herrick from Action Figure This Out, signing off.